Selling digital products completely changed my life, but not because it was trendy or easy. It changed my life because after juggling 7 different side hustles one year and making 6 figures across them, I finally understood what actually matters and what to look for when starting a new online business. Profit margin, time requirement, return on investment, and scalability. I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a mom of 3 boys under 6. I have a master's in business, and I've been the sole income provider for my family for 5 years, working part-time. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why most of the side hustles that I tried didn't meet my expectations and why digital products were different. So why does this matter? In 2024, I made 6 figures across 7 different side hustles. From the outside, that sounds awesome, maybe even impressive. But what most people don't see is the learning curves, the mental overload and the stress, the constant input, the time drain, the mom guilt. And just because something makes money doesn't mean that it fits your life or that it's worth it, especially as a mom. So let's talk about what didn't work and why. Let's talk about the side hustles that didn't live up to the hype. Okay? So, I tried Amazon FBA, MLM, affiliate marketing, TikTok shop, Amazon influencer, UGC, content creation, Etsy, Instagram and Facebook monetization, KDP, you name it. I have tried it. Again, 7 in 1 year alone. And that's not even counting the businesses that I tried before that year. And most of them made money and had a positive profit margin. But honestly, that is not enough to make it worth it. And you might know that too. Here's what they had in common that didn't work for me in my life. The first thing is low or unpredictable profit margins. Amazon FBA and physical products required inventory, shipping, delivery, storage, ad spend. Affiliate income required constant posting and small commissions. Influencer income was completely unpredictable since I couldn't control the number of people seeing my videos or if they went viral. TikTok Shop basically required my videos to go viral in order to make a significant amount of income, which again, I couldn't control. Okay, so low or unpredictable profit margins is the first thing they had in common that didn't work for me. The second thing was high time requirements. So services meant trading time for money. Even if the hourly rate was good, my income still depended on the number of hours that I worked. So it wasn't scalable. Content only models required being on all day and recording tons of new videos all the time, which was draining for me. So the second thing was high time requirements. The third thing was steep learning curves. Okay, some platforms took months just to understand all the features and start getting traction and get followers. Like on TikTok, I tried for several months getting all the followers and I started building the followers, but it just took so long before I could see any money. And the algorithms were constantly changing, and there was always new features to learn, some of which would slow your growth if you didn't use them. So that was the third thing, steep learning curves. The fourth thing was constant input to maintain output. Okay, if I stopped creating videos and creating content and just output, my income stopped, or at least it slowed. And I felt like I had to post every day, multiple times a day, in order to be successful. And as a mom of 3 little boys, that was not sustainable for me. So, money without margin and leverage isn't freedom, it's pressure, and it isn't sustainable or scalable. So what was different about digital products? What is different about digital products? Digital products check boxes that nothing else did. Here's what was here's what was different and what worked in my favor. The first thing, profit margin. Okay, digital products have incredibly high margins because there's no inventory or shipping or storage fees or cost per unit or delivery, and you don't even need to use ads unless you want to. So my first year selling one master resale rights digital product, Legacy Builders, I earned over $50,000 in profit. Not revenue, profit. Okay. So once the return on investment is so much bigger. So once the funnel is built, it keeps on working. Once if the product already exists, or if you create the product yourself, you only have to do it once and set up the systems once, and it keeps working. The effort compounds, and you don't have to keep doing the same work over and over, like UGC or TikTok shop. Like you're creating all these new videos all the time. They're sending you new products. You have to keep reviewing all those products. Yes, maybe those keep working for you, but they're trendy, so they end up not working for you forever. Whereas digital products, you create something once, you set up the system that's automated, and then it keeps working for you. Okay. The third thing, the time requirement. I was no longer trading hours for dollars. The automation handled the sales and the delivery. So my only job was just to post content related to my product. And then the automated system did everything else. Okay. The next thing was scalability. So one product can sell to 10 people or 10,000 people without increasing the workload. I don't know if you understand the gravity of that, but creating something once and and creating the system for something once and then being able to sell it an unlimited amount of times is life changing. Okay. That right there is the biggest benefit of digital products. You can make it or buy it if you're selling a master resale rights product once, set up the system once, and then sell it as many times as you want. Okay. So, how did I get started? I didn't get started by creating something from scratch. I started by selling one master resale rights digital program, Legacy Builders. Okay, so I put the link below in case you're curious because I get a lot of messages asking about the exact course that I learned digital marketing from. And this is the exact MRR program that I sold to make over $15,000 in my first month as a total beginner. It was the gateway drug to making money online with digital products. Okay, so the reason why this was so simple and the reason why I believe that I was able to create so much success and able to make so much money so quickly was because it already had the product, the funnel, the emails, the marketing assets, the back-end systems, the tech support, and that allowed me to focus on learning how to market and sell, not how to create everything from scratch or reinvent the wheel. Okay, so once I understood messaging and email marketing and conversion, I started creating and launching my own digital products. And that's when things really expanded. I was no longer just reselling, I was building assets that were mine and creating a brand for myself. So, if you're watching this and wondering which type of side hustle actually fits your personality and lifestyle, because I've done so many side hustles and online businesses, I created a free quiz. So, this is what's your side hustle personality? Which side hustle should you start? It helps you identify the best side hustle for you to start so you can stop forcing yourself into models that disappoint you and drain you instead of making your life easier and adding consistent income to your bank account. So the link for the free side hustle personality quiz is below this video. Okay, so what changed in my life? The real shift wasn't just financial, although it was very exciting to start making money, like really good money online without having to work a lot of hours. This shift wasn't just financial though. This online business actually changed my life. Because of digital products, my family of five traveled the world full time in 2025. My husband was able to shut down his restaurant business that was consuming all of his time and energy. We homeschooled our three children while exploring Europe and Africa. I worked part time hours and spent the rest of my time going on adventures with my kids. I stopped feeling frustrated and constantly behind and guilty, regardless of what I was doing. And we paid off a bunch of debt. So it really was truly life changing. But the biggest way selling digital products online changed my life was peace of mind. And because my income was no longer directly related to whether I could show up every single day and constantly put things like constantly be creating and constantly doing output, or by how many hours I could squeeze in before my kids needed my attention. My business finally enhanced my life instead of consuming it, mentally and financially and emotionally. Okay, so let's talk about the four factors that actually matter. I mentioned these at the beginning of the video, but after juggling 7 side hustles, there are four main factors that I evaluate now: profit margin, return on investment, time requirement, and scalability. Okay, so digital products outperform most business models in all four of those criteria. And that's why I doubled down and quit the other 6 side hustles. Not because digital products are trendy, they're actually still popular and they're still the digital product market is still growing hugely even after years. But because they meet the criteria for full-time online income in part-time hours. So if you have tried multiple side hustles and you're feeling discouraged, honestly, it's probably not you. It might be the business model that you chose. You don't need to hustle harder. You need leverage. You need a strong profit margin and you need automated systems. So if you want to build a profitable digital product business with the systems and automation and the support to actually make it sustainable, that is exactly what I teach inside the Digital Freedom Collective. And first, I would want you to take the quiz. Okay, so take the side hustle personality quiz and see what actually fits you. And then when you're ready, come back and join the Digital Freedom Collective. Okay, one last thing. Now that you understand why digital products changed everything for me, the next step is learning how to make full-time income online with one digital product and one simple automated system. And that is exactly what I break down step by step in this video right here. Watch this next, because when you pair this mindset shift with the right system, you are going to get some really powerful clarity so you can move forward with confidence. I'll see you in the next video.